Hello my fellow oddities, welcome to a new video. Today we are doing another Adaptation Arena. And this time we'll be covering the main character in all of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang, going through his appearances in, of course, Mortal Kombat 1995, Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 2, because he wasn't in Season 1 for some reason, which is weird because he's the main character, but it's Mortal Kombat Legacy, so what do you expect? And then lastly, we have Mortal Kombat 2021. We will be comparing these three versions of the character to see who is the most accurate. And to do this, we'll be going through 5 sections: appearance, moveset, casting, personality, and story. For each section, we will compare the three and see which one is the best in that section, and they will earn a point. And then when we go through all 5 sections, we'll see who has the most points and they will win. And if you enjoyed this video, then you should definitely check out my future content. Easiest way to do that is by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. It would also be really nice if you gave this video a like and comment down below which version of Liu Kang is your favorite. Now without further ado, let's get on to the first section. Starting off with 1995, Liu Kang in this movie wears 3 outfits that he actually fights in. First, he wears a pretty casual outfit, nothing like Liu Kang, it's basically just a white shirt and tan pants. But once the actual tournament fights start happening, he wears something a little closer to the source material with the black pants, but he also wears a white tank top, which isn't something Liu Kang ever wears. Closest thing is an MK4, but that one was red. But the last and most accurate outfit is the one he wears during the final battle with Shang Tsung, which is basically just his Mortal Kombat 1 attire. So overall, 1995 does decently, I guess, with the appearance. I wish they had some amount of red on it since Mortal Kombat 2 had come out at this point, but whatever, Mortal Kombat 1 is fine, I guess. And now, we have Legacy Season 2, and Liu Kang wears a leather jacket, but has a red shirt underneath. That lets you know it's Liu Kang. So much like the character, basically 1-to-1 now. No, obviously I'm joking. This is pretty clearly the loser of this section by a pretty wide margin. And now we have the most recently released movie, Mortal Kombat 2021. This version of Liu Kang has 3 different outfits, just like 1995, but I'd say they're a little more accurate to the source material that we've had over the years. First, we have the traditional Shaolin monk outfit that he starts off with, but with a little bit of red, which I really appreciate because color, Mortal Kombat, very good mixture. And the second outfit is my personal favorite out of everything Liu Kang has ever worn in live action, and unfortunately it's only in one scene. It's a scene where Liu Kang fights with Kano in the little training area. And basically it's the previous outfit but without the shirt, and it's basically just perfect Liu Kang. Like, what more can you want? Well, I guess it would be really nice if he had the headband. Give him the headband in Mortal Kombat 2, and it's basically the perfect Liu Kang outfit. And it would automatically win this section. And then the third outfit is the one he actually wears while fighting Outworld, and it's basically just Ryu. Yeah, that's it. So overall, we can completely remove Legacy Season 2 from the conversation. Now it's between 1995 and 2021. I will edge it out to 2021, and that's mostly because it has red on it. It's more recognizable as the character, I guess, as opposed to 1995, which is just kind of basic. It's not anything too special as opposed to 2021, which obviously had a much bigger source of Liu Kang outfits to take from than Mortal Kombat 1995, but it's just how it goes. Now here we are at moveset. Let's look at 1995. It's not anything too spectacular. It's mainly just martial arts until up to about the very end. In the fight with Reptile, he does the famous bicycle kick. And then at the very end of the movie, when he defeats Shang Tsung, he throws kind of a fireball. It doesn't really look like fire, it looks more like an energy blast of some sort, but close enough. But other than that, that's really it. It's mainly just fighting throughout the rest of the movie. And then for Legacy Season 2, he does the martial arts and fighting, you know, casual Liu Kang stuff. But to put him above 1995, he does throw fireballs, like actual fire. If you can call it actual fire. It's more like fire PNGs. But of course, the easy winner of this section is Mortal Kombat 2021. Do I like Arcana? No. But for Liu Kang, it sorta works. At the very least, it works better than for a character like Jax or Kano. This version of Liu Kang can both throw fireballs as well as summon his famous dragon, and he also does the bicycle kick just like 1995 Liu Kang's. So, yeah, winner. And now on to casting. This is a very deciding section. If 2021 wins again, then they've won the whole thing just automatically because there's only 5 sections out of this whole thing. And if we've already covered 3, then the other 2 can only get 2 more. But in order for that to happen, 2021 actually has to win this section, so let's see. 1995 Liu Kang is played by Robin Shou, a Chinese-American actor. Although Liu Kang, I believe, is fully Chinese, he did live in America for a while, so I guess that's a pass. And he's also a martial artist, stuntman, and choreographer. He did the choreography for some of the reshoots of Mortal Kombat 1995. Pretty cool. Then we have Legacy Season 2, who has Brian T, a Japanese-American actor. What is with Legacy, man? It's like you're casting the exact wrong people on purpose. But other than that, I'm not really sure if he's a martial artist or if he's just an actor, because anyone can do choreography, anyone can train, and he looked fine in Legacy Season 2, so not too much to go off of there. And then for 2021, we have Ludi Lin, a Chinese-Canadian actor who does do martial arts. I'm not really sure if it's like part of his profession. I don't know if he's a stuntman or anything like that, but he did look really good in 2021, so he does have some amount of experience. But I don't think his skills or fight IQ really compare to Robin Shou, plus he's Chinese-Canadian, while as Robin Shou is Chinese-American, so I think that's more accurate to the Liu Kang character as opposed to Ludi Lin. So for this section, I'm gonna give the point to 1995. We could have a comeback here. Now for personality. 1995's Liu Kang, I'd say, is really accurate. Now, some changes in the story do make for some changes in personality. With his brother dying, he becomes very revenge-fueled and arrogant and angry at Shang Tsung wanting to kill him. But I do think if the original game Liu Kang was put in this exact same situation, he would react the exact same way. And although the 1995 version is a tough and stoic fighter, he does have a sense of humor to him, which is very much like the original Liu Kang. So there's not really any too big of differences or wild swings in personality that are completely different from the source material. I say this is pretty good. Next, we have Legacy Season 2. I can basically describe his personality with one word, and that one word goes against everything Liu Kang stands for and is supposed to be. And that's evil. Yes, that's right. Legacy Season 2 Liu Kang is evil. As in, he works for Outworld, under Shang Tsung. No. Even Revenant Liu Kang, who, by the way, is a mind-controlled version of the character, not the official Liu Kang making his own decisions, Legacy version, but he worked for the Netherrealm, not for Outworld, and all the people he hates from that realm. He doesn't like the people. He doesn't like Shang Tsung. Why would he ever work for him? So this version of Liu Kang, he don't count. Just get him out of here. And then finally, we have 2021 Liu Kang, who's a much more calm, kinda traditional, stereotypical Shaolin monk in personality. He's very quiet, he doesn't talk much, and really doesn't have much of a personality at all. He doesn't really make jokes, he doesn't have a sense of humor, besides in the few scenes he has with Kano, but that's about it. And I really think they took this whole Shaolin monk stoic personality a bit too seriously and a bit too far, because now there's just nothing really to like about him. He's not unlikable, but like, just there. But when it does get interesting is when Kung Lao dies and you actually see some emotion out of him, but unfortunately we're probably going to have to wait until MK2 to have that full version of Liu Kang throughout an entire movie. So the winner is going to be 1995, I believe, the most accurate version of Liu Kang in terms of personality, and we're all tied up here. 2021, 2 points. 1995, 2 points, which means this last section means everything. Hopefully it doesn't go to Legacy. I really doubt that, though. So, 1995. Throughout the actual story of the movie itself, it's pretty much MK1. There's a few differences, like Johnny Cage defeating Goro instead of Liu Kang, and Liu Kang defeating Shang Tsung to win the tournament. which shouldn't be how it is. He beats Goro to win the tournament, but you can't have Johnny Cage being the winner of the tournament, so I guess it makes sense that Shang Tsung would be the final boss. Now, where there are differences is his backstory with the character Chen, who's Liu Kang's brother. Just for this movie, there's no other game, movie, TV show that has this character in it. Most of the time, if you want a character to die to give Liu Kang a motivation, it's Kung Lao. But like I just said, this character only existed to give Liu Kang a motivation to go out and try and defeat Shang Tsung, which, although is very good for story purposes, for this purpose of the video, it's not very good because this character isn't in the games. But overall, it's a very good representation of Liu Kang when it comes to story, until we get to Annihilation. But we're not talking about that movie in this video, we're talking about 1995 only. Next, we have Legacy Season 2, and it starts out okay, you know, Liu Kang's a Shaolin monk. Now, in this version of the story, he actually won the tournament before, so it's almost like a mixture of the great Kung Lao and Liu Kang, which I don't really like that, but you know what, for an adaptation of the Mortal Kombat story, I guess it's fine. I don't mind it too much. It's not a huge difference or anything. It just kind of makes for some differences in story path for the character. And so he's kind of washed up and needs to regain that power he once had, right? He has to go out there with this next tournament and beat Shang Tsung to make sure that Outworld does not absorb Earthrealm again, because that is Liu Kang's character and that's what he always does. Never give up hope, always fight for your realm. That's what happens, right? That's what Liu Kang does, because that's what Liu Kang does. Like, that's literally what I just said. Like, he goes out, he fights for Earth against the bad guys, right? He wouldn't do anything stupid because his new girlfriend got shot in a random robbery while he works as a chef, right? That wouldn't happen. That's weird. And then he goes off and works for the Outworld side. That wouldn't happen, right? Surely it wouldn't. I don't know. Guys, Legacy is so weird. Legacy is so weird. But finally, we have 2021, which, between the absolute buffoonery, just complete wackiness of Legacy and the very, very accurate 1995, it is somewhere in the middle. Now, of course, this movie takes place before the tournament. It's a prequel, so that kind of messes up everything because these characters aren't supposed to interact. Before that point, they're supposed to first meet each other on the boat, and that just makes this whole section very hard to win for Liu Kang. But let's look at his backstory at least. Now, the origin story of this version of Liu Kang is that he was an orphan, just kind of left to die, left to rot on the street, but Boracho came in and brought him to the Wuxi Academy, where he trained with Kung Lao under Raiden, and they both grew up to be awesome Shaolin monks. But then Liu Kang had to get his Arcana, so he killed a random human trafficker, and now he has fire powers. I think it's pretty safe to say that 1995 will be winning this section and taking home the victory as the most accurate version of Liu Kang. It really seemed at the beginning that 2021 was going to take this one home, but that version of the character only won the first two sections, which are the least important ones, appearance and moveset. But then they lost casting, personality, story, and those ones matter much more than what the character looks like or what the character can do. So in my personal opinion, the 2021 version of Liu Kang was all the style, but pretty much none of the substance. But 1995 took this one by having a well-casted and well-rounded character in a well-told story. And as for Legacy, I think the less said about that version of the character, the better. But yeah, guys, which character should I cover next? It has to be a character with 3 different live-action appearances, or else it won't be as fun. So comment down below which character you think I should do next on this series, Adaptation Arena. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Check out my socials, link will be in the description. And with that being said, that's it for this video, my fellow oddities. I'll see you next time.